The magic backpack Sam was an ordinary 9-year-old boy who lived in a small town with his parents and his little sister Mia. He liked drawing dragons, playing soccer in the park, and collecting shiny stones. One Monday morning, while getting ready for school, Sam noticed something unusual. His old, worn-out backpack, the one with a tiny tear at the bottom, was missing. Instead, on the chair near his desk sat a brand new backpack. It wasn't any ordinary backpack. It shimmered faintly, like the surface of a bubble in sunlight, and its zipper gleamed as though it were made of silver. Sam frowned. "M.O.M., did you buy me a new backpack?" From the kitchen, his M.O.M. called back, "No, honey. Maybe your dad did." But his dad hadn't either. The mysterious backpack had simply appeared. Sam hesitated. He touched the fabric. It felt warm, almost alive. Without thinking much, he slung it over his shoulders and ran to school. At school, Sam sat down at his desk. His friend Leo leaned over. "Cool new bag. What's inside?" Sam shrugged. "I don't know yet." He unzipped the backpack. Instead of books and pencils, a small wooden compass lay inside. The compass needle spun wildly, then pointed straight at the classroom door. "Whoa," whispered Leo. "That's different." Sam blinked. "But where are my books?" The teacher cleared her throat. "Sam, pay attention, please." Sam quickly closed the bag, embarrassed. But the compass still glowed faintly, calling to him during recess. Sam couldn't resist. He opened the bag again. The compass floated into the air and tugged gently, as if urging him to follow. "Come on," Sam whispered to Leo. "Let's see where it leads." The compass guided them past the playground, through the school's back gate, and into the small forest nearby. The boys stopped in front of a giant oak tree. Suddenly, the tree shimmered and a wooden door appeared in its trunk. Sam and Leo gasped. "No way," Leo muttered. "This has to be a trick." The compass zipped into Sam's hand and pointed straight at the door. Sam swallowed hard. Only one way to find out. He pushed the door open. Inside was not a dark, hollow tree, but a spiral staircase glowing with golden light. "Should we go in?" Leo asked nervously. Sam grinned. "Of course." They climbed the stairs, which twisted higher and higher until they reached a platform. There, in the middle, was a map floating in midair. Sam grabbed it. The paper glowed, showing a world full of mountains, rivers, and castles. A tiny red X blinked on the corner. The map whispered, "Adventure awaits." Leo nearly fainted. Did it just talk? Sam grinned wider. "This is awesome." The map guided them out of the tree and down a hidden path that no one had ever noticed before. After walking for what felt like an hour, they reached a river, but not an ordinary one. The water shimmered with every color of the rainbow, constantly changing like melted crayons swirling together. "This can't be real," Leo whispered. Sam bent down to touch it. The water sparkled and shaped itself into tiny animals, fish, birds, even a unicorn before splashing back into the river. Across the river stood a bridge made entirely of glass, but halfway across, it was broken. "How do we get over?" Leo asked. Suddenly, the backpack wiggled. Sam opened it and found a strange object, a flute carved out of crystal. "Try playing it," Leo said. Sam blew gently. The notes floated through the air, glowing like stars. Immediately, the rainbow water rose up, forming stepping stones across the gap. "Nice," Sam laughed. "The backpack gave us exactly what we needed." They hurried across, the magical stones fading just after their feet touched the glass. On the other side of the river stood a tall figure made of mist. Its eyes glowed like lanterns. "Who dares cross the river of colors?" The guardian boomed. Sam's heart raced. Me? We just needed to get across." The guardian studied them. "To pass safely, you must answer a riddle," Leo groaned. "Of course. Why is it always riddles?" The guardian raised a smoky hand. "Here is the challenge. I have keys but no locks. I have space but no room. You can enter, but you cannot go outside. What am I?" Sam thought hard. He glanced at the backpack, hoping for help. This time, it remained still. He repeated the riddle silently. Keys but no locks. Space but no room. Enter but cannot go outside. Then it clicked. A keyboard. The Guardian smiled, then dissolved into the mist. Correct. You may continue. Leo let out a long breath. Nice one, Sam. Remind me never to challenge you at riddles. The map glowed again, and led them through a valley of giant flowers, and into a clearing. At the center stood a silver castle that seemed to whisper secrets as the wind blew through its towers. Creepy, Leo muttered. They pushed open the gates and entered. Inside, the halls echoed with voices, not scary ones, but gentle whispers telling stories. The walls themselves seemed alive, replaying moments from long ago. King holding court, a queen planting a garden, children playing in the courtyard. Sam was fascinated. It's like walking through history. The whispers grew louder, guiding them to the main hall. On a pedestal sat a crystal orb glowing blue. The backpack vibrated. Sam opened it and found another object, a golden key. Looks like this fits, Sam said, sliding it into the orb's base. The orb glowed brighter and projected an image of a giant mountain with a cave at the top. Inside the cave sparkled something golden. Leo's jaw dropped. Treasure, Sam nodded. I think that's where we're supposed to go next. The journey to the mountain was long. They climbed rocky paths, crossed rope bridges, and even slid down hills of soft moss. At last, they reached the cave. Inside, glowing crystals lit the walls. At the far end lay a golden treasure chest, but guarding it was a dragon huge, emerald green, with eyes like fire. Leo froze. We are so dead. The dragon raised its head. Who dares enter my cave? Sam's hands shook. He opened the backpack, praying for help. This time, it gave him a small book. A book? Really? Leo whispered. We're gonna get roasted. But when Sam opened the book, words glowed on the pages. Not every battle is fought with fire. Some are won with kindness. Sam stepped forward. Great dragon, we don't want to steal. We just want to learn. Will you share your treasure with us? The dragon blinked in surprise. Slowly, it smiled. At last, children who understand. My treasure is not gold. It is knowledge. The chest opened, revealing scrolls filled with stories, wisdom, and maps of magical places. Sam and Leo gasped. This is amazing, the dragon nodded. Take what you can carry. Share it with the world. Sam carefully placed a scroll into the backpack. Immediately, the bag zipped itself shut and glowed. The air around them shimmered, and in a blink, they were back at the school playground just as recess ended. Leo looked around, stunned. Did that really happen? Sam opened the backpack again. Inside were his math book and pencils. Like nothing unusual had ever happened. Only the small crystal flute remained. Proof of their adventure. He grinned. Oh, it happened. And I think this backpack has more adventures waiting. Leo smiled nervously. As long as none of them involve dragons breathing fire. I'm in. Sam chuckled. Deal. The school bell rang, and the boys hurried back to class, the magic backpack resting quietly by Sam's desk until the next morning. That night, as Sam fell asleep, he placed the backpack by his bed. Just before drifting off, he thought he heard it whisper, Tomorrow, we fly. Sam smiled in his dreams, ready for the next adventure.